What's going on, guys? It's the Flying Dutchman here, and in today's video we got some stuff. It's newer on the farm. Got the usual here, you know. Hey, Monster, sponsor me. Got the neighbor there. Neighbor. But yeah, so here's what's new. Not a whole lot, really. Got the goats out here, staked down. Billy's staked and the goats will stick around him. We learned that on the Goats on the Lamb video, where they went over this mountain on the other side, mountain if you want to call it that. It's more like a hill, but man, it's pretty steep. So anyway, but our crop rotation, this part, is all grown back. So I staked them out over here, moved Billy's hut so that he could get in it. At least I think he can get in it. Can he? Hey, Bill. See if he could get in your house. Well, if not, there's shadow right here, but I would like him to be able to get to his water if he needs. I might move it a couple feet. Anyway, so these goats, I know this for a fact. If I stake him down and these goats are out kind of roaming around, they will come to him if he starts calling. So if they leave his sight, he starts talking and they all come running. Well, basically Finnegan's his little buddy. If I ever pin Billy up, I'll pin him up with Finnegan, because Finn, they get along really well. And Willow has started to follow Apache, and Apache is pregnant. I've said that multiple times, but I wasn't so sure. But now I know for a fact that she's pregnant. I don't know when she'll be due. Probably fall babies, if I had to guess. But yeah, so that's what's new here. I got them staked out. And, wow, I still am impressed by this. So look at, right underneath that rock is where I pinned Billy. He has a 25-foot rope. So in a 50-foot radius, there's absolutely no grass. You could tell, look at that. It's crazy. So he'll come to Finnegan will come to Billy if there's something so say the goats, like just now, I just watched them. They went around that corner. I staked Billy here so he can't go anywhere. And basically what happens is he'll start bleating at him. It's kind of like a come over here. See, Finnegan's like, what? You know. So Finnegan came running around the corner. And of course Willow wants to follow her big brother. And Apache wants to follow the herd, really. She wants to stick with everybody. So it's good. It's kind of worked me out. So, I told you in the last video, I believe, the guy that owns this piece of property, this subdividable section right here. So I own about 2 acres that way, and then we go up for like 13 acres. And not a lot of this is usable ground. None of it's subdividable. Unless you're brave, you could use this, but not this. So, he gave me 425 square feet that way. And then he said I could go up as much as I want up here, which is nice. So all of this is owned by one guy. I think there's like a total of 173 acres that goes clear up back over that hillside over there. But we own tons of ground that way. I think it's 13. I don't know. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to take 3 strands of hot wire, and I'll take it, go all the way through there, and I'll fence in a ton of ground and get these goats the ground that they deserve. So, which is good. It's good, and there's lots of stuff for them to eat up there. Cactuses, or I don't know. I'll have to check them every once in a while, make sure none of them step on a cactus, but pretty durable, huh, Bill? So I learned that with this wiry stuff, like, let's look, how that's kind of wiry. Oh, come on, focus. Okay, that basically means they have worms. So Billy has, he's wormy. So what I did is I went and got some dewormer. So I'm going to deworm all the goats. I'll deworm Patchy, the kids. Even though I'm positive the kids don't have worms. They have nice hair. So that's pretty good. But yeah, that's that. So then we'll go take a look at the feed. That's what's new with the goats. Not a whole lot. Now, here's my feed. This is my own crop. It's the stuff I showed you in the last video. Right now, so I had to move it about 230 miles. No, it was more than that. It was about 300 and something, I don't know. But I'm drying it out right now because I cut it and then we bagged it up. See, this is actually a lot more white clover than last time. Because what I didn't realize is that they grow at separate times, but as you can see, there's tons of white clover in this batch. And goats like that, but they can't eat it unless you cut it because it's so low to the ground. And goats are picky that way. I've said that multiple times. So, we cut it. But in the moving process, it started to break down with the heat because we baled it up and then bagged it because we didn't actually have like a baler. So what I did is I just put it loose in bags, and now what I'm doing is well, actually, I need to open up this door. Man, I need to clean out this stuff. Am I right or am I right? There's the basic feed there that we use. But I'm drying this out right now because it's not wet but damp. You can see that how it's fresh cut. But it got hot in those bags and started to have that chaff smell. And goats love chaff, but I like to feed them dry feed because it doesn't go bad as quick. In fact, it doesn't go bad really at all for goats. It will for horses. But goats got a tough gut. Now, the one thing I have an issue with is the mice. I do have mice in here. And I don't really want to poison them because the last thing I need is to kill off my birds through crap. Because they'll eat this stuff and then die. And I'm not a fan of mouse poison. So, basically, I'm going to just hope that these goats, don't eat any of the bad crap. Which, they have a tough gut. That's not what I'm worried about. But basically, what I'll do is I'll bring all this stuff in a big pile and just start pulling it off the pile. We'll probably pile it up right here. But every hour, I'm coming out here, taking this stuff, flipping it out, dry it out, let it get aired out. That's why I've got all these doors open. It'll be dried out by the end of today. Whoops. It'll be dried out by the end of today, and then I'll have more feed than I know what to do with. So I got enough feed right now. I don't really have to pasture the goats, and we cut that crop every 3 weeks. Because, like I said, it was planted. We own a game reserve up in Salmon, Idaho, close to Salmon, Idaho. I'm not going to give you the exact location. There's a game reserve up there, and we own it. And we planted the sweetgrass, orchard grass, white clover, and alfalfa for the deer. So that's exactly what this is. We cut it, and usually we leave it in the field, but I have about a 3-acre portion of it that I'm able to do whatever I want with. And so we kind of run it and plant it and everything. So we cut it every 3 weeks, and I have as much feed as I'd like. And then I have buddies that I move pipe for that I actually get feed from. So one of these videos, if you guys want to see me ride a bull, I'm real bad at it, but if you think that'd be fun to watch, let me know, because I'm doing that stuff. I want to change it up a bit, I'm just starting 4-H, and I don't know. This is the life I like to live. I like to just do my own thing. I love the animals. I love not stressing about stuff. Like I said, hunting videos. Terry, I know he likes to hunt. said, yeah, dude, do some hunting videos. I was like, alright, I could do that. So, if you guys want to see that, I need more than just Terry Mayhew. Because, I mean, it's not really reliable, that guy. You know, he says that his peacock's a boy, and it's, like, quite obviously a girl. But anyway, go check out Hidden Hollow Lofts and Homestead, I think it is. Hidden Hollow Loft, type it in, you'll see it. Terry Mayhew over there, good dude. So, that's the feed situation, that's the goat situation. Let's go look at the pigeon situation. Here's the peacock situation. Can you see that? Look at that beautiful guy. I love peacocks. Hey, Terry, that's what a male peacock looks like. Okay? That's a male peacock, Terry. Pigeon time! Hey guys, we got lots of babies going on. Birds aren't gay, at Terry Mayhew. Also, soon as Bradley from Racing for Christ Loft starts making videos and watching mine, and check him out. So I just got this new waterer because I had some babies drown. I'm trying to get it. Gotta get it to siphon, you know? Siphon, start siphoning water. There we go. Good. So, we got 2 babies. The parents are... these are gonna be killer babies. So, my first and only, not my first, but the only one that has made it to adulthood, homegrown pigeon baby, is this guy. Look at that. Look at that. You're gonna be ready to fly in a couple of weeks. That's Daddy. And Mama is that one. So this is Mama of those 2. And Daddy is up there. Then we got 2 more. This is gonna be a beautiful pair. I already know it. So, the daddy is... where'd he go? Where'd you go? I missed you so. There it is. That's Dad. And then Mama is... no, that one. And then that one has babies with that lavender under there. And they are getting big. Can't see it very well, but here's one little guy. I actually thought he was dead under there. And there's the big brother. That's gonna be a good bird, I think. I thought he was dead for a sec, so I grabbed him, and then he was alright. So I'm gonna put him back under there, and I'll show you the parents. So, parents. Oh, man. Yeah, I was kind of freaking out. I thought he died under there, and I was like, oh no. But that's Dad. And then Mom is the tortoise shell. So that'll be a neat pair. Lavender tortoise shell. And then we got... I think it's lavender. Oh, no. This is... oh. What we're going to do is put some more straw. There we go. So that's Dad. And then Mom is... there. And it's hot enough out here, they don't really have to be sitting on it. And then that pair. Sorry guys, calm down. That one, and... where's that other lav? It's a lav hen, she's around here somewhere. Is that you? No, there she is, right there. So yeah, 2 lavenders there. So check out Sky Watchers, because that's kind of a experiment I told him I was going to do. Said, I want to produce labs because they're my favorite color. And how do I do it? He said, I don't know. He said, I usually get labs by red bar mutation. I said, well, what if I breed 2 labs together? He said, I don't know. Try it. So I tried it, and that's what we're doing right now. So yesterday, I killed 2 homers on purpose. Perfectly healthy homers. Why? Well, notice something different? Here's why. Baby hybrid. Sorry, that was graphic. I should have warned you. The baby hybrid was ruthlessly murdered by 2 cocks that thought it would just be fun to kill her. She had just barely fledged, left the nest, and they kind of looked, you'll recognize that they're gone. They kind of looked lighter, a little lighter than that grizzle right there. 2 grizzle cocks. I'll show you. Well, I won't show you them because I shot them with the shotgun, but I was mad. I took care of that issue. This is a peaceful loft, and we don't deal with baby killers in here. I've already lost a whole bunch of babies from those 2. So, his babies, the babies that were down there, which they since have decided to move to a box, which is best, because I've had best results in boxes. And then this pair is about to hatch out soon. I'm going to make a video just solely on them. That white, along with that hen, the red bar lab. She's my favorite hen by far. She's got a beautiful body, and she's just a beautiful color, so I think she's gonna make really good babies. That's my best white too. I'm super excited about that pair, and I'm glad those 2 paired up on their own. But yeah, so I took care of the baby killer problem. They scalped her for no reason, absolutely no reason. Perfectly healthy baby. And I said, I'm not dealing with that. So, now I'm left with a whole bunch of hens and a couple cocks, which is every homing pigeon person's dream. So there's a cock, there's a cock, there's a hen, there's a cock, there's a cock, there's a hen, there's a cock, there's a hen, there's a hen, there's a hen, there's a cock, there's a hen, 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 there's a cock, there's a hen. Oh, you can't even see. There's a hen, there's a cock, no, hen, there's a cock, there's a hen. So, I have lots of hens. Yay! Because everybody's short on hens, am I right or am I right? So that's the bird situation. They're all doing really good. Finally got them some grit. I realized how much babies needed grit because I did some studying. I said, well, I've been screwing up and slacking off, so I got them their own grit things, which is good. Now, I figured you guys haven't seen the cock mafia, is what I call them now. Maybe I'll make a video eventually on why I call them the cock mafia. But, maybe. But the cock mafia is doing good. Let's go see them. So, yesterday, my neighbors came in and informed me that they watched some boys purposely hit my cat with their car. So at about midnight last night, I went and got my favorite cat. I don't know if you've ever seen it in a video. It was just a great cat. It was a cool cat. And I'm not a cat person. I'm a dog person. I love dogs, but that was the coolest cat I think I've ever seen. Really, the cool thing about that cat is that I'd be clear up in the top of that bowl up there, 2 miles away from my house, messing around with my BB gun, shooting things, and I'd run into that cat 2 miles away from my house. He'd just meow and run up to me, old Flash. That cat would be gone for 3 days and would come home with all beat up, and I'm sure it had countless run-ins with mountain lions and bobcats and foxes and every predator you could think of. And he reached his demise by the ignorance of some kids. So this is Flash here. At midnight last night I made this old cross. It's no Mayhew work, but it says Flash from 2012, 2019. We buried him in a deep grave and put him in a box and buried him. The reason Flash was so cool is because my dad took a 20 gauge right to his head because he killed one of our cats. 2 of our cats, actually. And so my dad said, "I'm sorry, buddy, but I've got to take you out." And he pulled the trigger, point blank range, barrel at the end of the cat's head. And that cat jumped up in the air and ran off unscathed. And so we decided that God wanted that cat to live. So we let that cat live, and we had him since 2012 to 2019. Last night was a tough night for me. As I said, I'm not a cat person, but that was a cool cat. So here's the black McRae paired up with a dung hen. Had him paired up with a my buddy Steve's Lacy Gray, I think they call it. I don't know. But I had him paired up with her. Then he took the eggs and took the bird. So I said, I don't want him to be lonely. And I'll show you the babies. I'm going to get them soon. I said, I don't want him to be lonely, so I'll grab one of my dung hens and throw them in there. That's that. That's this pair. They do pretty good. Not even a pair. Just, I don't like my birds to be by themselves. They already live kind of a crappy life in these cages, so. Then there's the feed. And here's the Cardinal Kelso with the Spanish game hen. Got them the water and everything. I like this pair. They do good. So yeah, that's that. That's the game. Nothing really new about them. They're just fun to have, fun to keep around. I would put them on tie cords, but bad idea, because coyotes. But they've stood the test of coyotes, so yeah, that's the game. Yeah, I know. It's a black McRae with a silver hen, or silver Wyandotte hen. And then, what was it? Oh, Tornado Gray is what I had him paired up to, and he bred the Tornado Gray. And their babies are now being incubated, and I'll get some of them and keep them down closer to the house. But yeah, that's the game. They're doing good. I check them every day, give them new water if I need. And yeah. So, that's the gamecock situation. So, check out Terry's Creations on Facebook. And also check out Pigeons Are Us on Facebook. That is me and Bradley's group. Well, I'm an admin. Bradley's the creator, so. But yeah, Terry's Creations on Facebook. If you guys are interested in buying a release box, he'll do them custom made. And yeah, that's about it for today's video, guys. I really hope you enjoyed. Oh, about the pond that I was showing you earlier. I have a video of me putting a turtle in there. So there's a turtle in the pond. I don't know. I found the turtle. I almost hit it with the car. I'll actually upload the video later. It's just a quick video about me just putting the turtle in the pond. So yeah, if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you leave a like. If you didn't enjoy the video, leave a dislike and tell me why. If you just leave a dislike, then you're a hater. And you should eat dirt and die. Hope you enjoyed the video. Peace. Keep flying. Flying Dutchman out. Have a good day.